Hi, I'm Colin Farley, assistant producer for the Daily's Double Shot. Late nights aren't uncommon here at the Daily office. And while the paper sleeps, we at the Double Shot continue to bring you student life from a student perspective all through the night. And tonight, we've got quite a tattooed and pierced segment coming straight from Capitol Hill, for which you'll definitely want to stay tuned.
Tonight's story, Seattle bike polo at Cal Anderson Park.
But before we head up to Capitol Hill, we've got a few stops to make around campus. So let's get started.
Ooh, what is that? Chinese.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. Okay.
I'm Olivia Fuller, and I'm here at the Arts Building down the hall from the Jacob Lawrence Gallery, which reopened in October under the new direction of Scott Lawrimore. This week, I talked to Scott about both his practical ideas that he hopes to bring to the Jake, as well as his theoretical thoughts about art here on campus. Tucked away in the corner of the Arts Building is UW's hidden gem in the world of art, the Jacob Lawrence Gallery. Originally opened in 1982, the Jake served as an artistic oasis for the students and faculty of the arts department at UW. But in July of 2014, it became clear that change was on the horizon for the gallery when it unveiled its first director ever, Scott Lawrimore.
I was brought here, I think, to sort of reinvigorate the programming here, specifically from a curatorial standpoint, the types of shows we do, why we do them, sort of expand the audience for the Jake. You know, this overwhelmingly dark space.
Lawrimore, who has curated his own gallery, the Lawrimore Project, and worked as a director at the Fry Art Museum prior to coming to UW, has been busy putting together shows and events at the Jake that appeal to both students and the greater Seattle community by asking what he calls big questions.
That is the great thing about working at a university, is that we should constantly be researching and constantly be asking big questions and constantly be trying to push the envelope.
Since reopening, the Jake has featured two shows entitled Industry and Idleness, which both sought to answer one of Lawrimore's big questions.
Since opening in October, we've embarked on a series of shows with based on this really kind of dumb question or deceivingly dumb question, which is a school a factory? And we've been trying to explore notions of labor, notions of creativity, where the creative spark comes from.
And also, you making art is almost practically the same thing, like your approach to...
Already, their shows have reached audiences beyond the UW community. Lawrimore hopes to expand this reach with their next show, featuring the worldwide collaborative group How Do You Say Yam in African, which opens February 3rd.
So I'm looking forward to the world starting to pay attention to our programs. We're building a new website for the Jacob Lawrence Gallery. Our media campaign is proving to be amazing. We're starting to get national press for the first time here, so we just had our first national review of our second exhibition, Idleness. And so as we start to share our ideas and share what we're doing here with the world, that's really exciting, and I think it's only going to build. So
But what it all comes down to for Lawrimore is the students and what they can learn at the Jake. People like former student Justin Waterhouse have been taking advantage of the opportunities to learn from Lawrimore by volunteering their time at the Jake.
In an environment that's kind of as open as this, and with a person as openly instructive as Scott, you sort of absorb things and take things in by osmosis that you weren't really expecting, and you kind of have to form your curriculum as you go along.
With Charles Mudede at the Hugo House, it's
Okay.
a writing workshop, so I'm still...
Regardless of who the audience may end up being for the Jake, Lawrimore wants to use his position as director to take risks. To witness some of these risks firsthand, check out the events calendar on the School of Arts website.
I would want the UW community to know that they can always count on some surprise here at the Jacob Lawrence Gallery. There's always going to be some art up. There's always going to be some things that don't necessarily look like art up with question marks behind them, like, is this art? Is this an exhibition? If you like sort of being inspired, and if you like trying to get some creative juice of your own flowing, this is a really great place to do it.
You get no fish inside, you'll have to fish all night.
Hi, my name is Yi Tong, the newest video reporter for The Daily. Today in this episode, I'm going to take you to the Woodsky bar in Fremont and show you their bizarre Tuesday night tradition.
Woodsky's is basically one of those mountain ski snowboard bars located in the heart of the city. Goldfish races, been here for longer than this bar's been here. The bar before, we did the goldfish racing there too, so it's like 6 years maybe.
Well, every Tuesday night, we host goldfish races here.
If you lose, do not be a poor sport. Do not squirt somebody with the squirt bottle. If you squirt somebody, we will shoot you down like training day. You will get squirt in the face multiple times. Also, make sure there's plenty of room around the track for the people that are racing. Besides that, those are the only rules that really count. I'll call the first couple names here in just a second. Thank you.
First time here at Woodsky's for the goldfish race. This is champion right here.
Her sisters won before, so we were like, sure, let's go down and win some money. This is hook, line, and sinker.
All right, give us a second. Here we go. On your marks. Get set. Go.
Vertical, Justin, vertical!
It's always fun when big groups of people come in and you have like 6, 7 people rooting for one of the fish and everyone's just going crazy.
My name is Sarah Gronostalski, and welcome to Film Focus. I'll be talking about Black Sea, directed by Kevin MacDonald.
I know ways to get money. Needs you, Robinson. Needs a man like you. Last year, I went out to the Black Sea. We found something.
One of Hitler's U-boats is just sitting on the seabed, full of gold.
Jude Law plays Captain Robinson, who's been fired from his job working on submarines, and decides to go to the Black Sea to find a sunken U-boat rumored to have millions of dollars of gold on it. The ensemble of the cast in Black Sea is charming, but there's very little backstory for every character. There's only a few characters that the movie really focuses on, and even then, only Captain Robinson is the person you walk away feeling like you know a little bit. As all of these people are stuck in a submarine for days, they end up having a lot of moments of close quarters where they don't necessarily agree with each other and they fight. A bunch of jaunty sailors having fun in the open ocean. But the dialogue itself isn't stiff. It's enjoyable to watch and both really tense, but then they have these nice breaths of comedic conversation that helped connect you to the characters when you didn't know anything about them. The cast is split into two groups, the British and the Russian, and as a result, the movie starts to feel this drawn line. This, of course, means that we have several characters who don't speak a lick of English and a lot of characters who don't like any Russians, and so there's a lot of conflict between them.
I need men, half British, half Russian. Reynolds, Peters, Tobin. He's a trusted boy. Fraser. He's a liability.
The movie was suspenseful and entertaining, but a little anticlimactic. If you're familiar with Murphy's Law, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's true here, but things that shouldn't even have gone wrong or didn't need to go wrong, that weren't even problems, also went wrong. By the end of the movie, I got a little bit frustrated for some of the reasons why some of the characters had to die, simply because it didn't feel quite realistic. Whenever they had a moment that they were actually like out on the sea floor, like walking, and they saw something in the distance that was animated, or they had the ship moving through the water, it was a little bit off-putting because it wasn't animated in a way that was unnoticeable. Even though it had some problems with plot, Jude Law is interesting enough. Kind of that idea of he who fights monsters will eventually become one. The movie is entertaining and suspenseful. There's several nail-biting moments that were genuine, and although the ending felt a little muddied with their parting message, Jude Law acting is definitely worth a watch.
There are no windows. What's the boom for? There's no chimney, is there? No, son, no chimney. Boss, we're ready. Closing!
This has been Film Focus. I'm Sarah Gronastalski, and thank you for watching. We'll see you at the theaters next time.
Hi, I'm Sydney, and today we're here with Daly's Double Shot, and we're going to take a look at the Obama Project, where we get to see students reach out to Obama through a video. Check it out.
My name is Abby Quazera. I'm the communications director for the ASUW. The Project Obama project I'm working on right now is to gain the president's attention and come to campus and deliver a commencement speech this year. We hope to show him that we have a lot of students involved that are interested in bringing him. There's a lot of different reasons why he should pick us as the best university to give a commencement speech at this spring. We brainstormed some different ideas on what should be in the video. We wanted to show a lot of different parts of campus and highlight the different things of campus that make this such a wonderful university. I think that a lot of us have gone into the project knowing that, you know, the likelihood of him coming is relatively low, even with our very best efforts, because there may be other factors in play. But it would be really exciting to see him come after putting in hours of, you know, design work and like writing scripts and organizing volunteers to appear in the video. So I personally would really appreciate it, and I think that a lot of other people would feel pretty gratified if he chose us as well. In the last couple of years, Obama has gone to like the University of Michigan and Arizona State University, and I know that Arizona State University did like a similar thing where they did like a little bit of a student push, made a video to get his attention, did a student senate resolution. So we're hoping to use some similar tactics and hopefully see the same success. So we have these postcards, as demonstrated here. So these are going to be spread around campus. We just hope to have students write down like a couple of main reasons why they believe Obama should come, kind of speaking to him directly or to his staff. So that way, hopefully we can kind of flood his mailbox a little bit and show that a few hundred students or community members took the time to write him a personal message. As of right now, I don't think that very many students or faculty members are aware. We were kind of waiting to do a really large social media push and like awareness push when the video is done being produced.
What are your thoughts? Hi, have you heard about the Obama Project?
I have not.
No?
Not really. I haven't really heard much about it yet.
No, I haven't.
I have not.
I have not.
No, what's that?
No, I have not.
I have not. Yeah, of course.
No. What's that?
Well, it's about ASUW petitioning to get Obama to talk at commencement. What are your thoughts?
That would be great. Obama's a great man.
Why do you think he's a great man?
I think he's doing a lot to help our country, and I like a lot of his policies.
I would sure hope not.
Why?
Because I don't like Obama.
That's really cool. I think that'd be like a really great opportunity for UW to really like be known to the nation and have Obama come and talk to our students.
I really don't care.
Well, why not?
Because I'm not going to commencement.
I think that'd be really interesting. That'd be great to hear him talk. So I would support that if it's, like a vote or anything else like that.
That sounds cool. Obama's a good speaker.
That sounds like something really cool that all the students could get behind and something that would really benefit UW as a whole.
Sounds good.
Any more?
I like Obama.
Why do you think it would be awesome?
I think Obama would be a great speaker for this school. I think he's always gives some good speeches, so it'd be great to have him here.
I think it's awesome.
Why?
Because I like Obama.
Seems like a fabulous idea. I hope that goes well for you.
That sounds really cool.
As you guys can see, there are mixed emotions about Obama coming to talk at commencement this year, but ASUW is doing everything they can to make it happen. Thanks for watching.
I'm Christopher Zuthan, and this is the UW Daily Double Shot. And tonight's story, Seattle bike polo at Cal Anderson Park.
I'm Sean Marsh. I've been playing polo for about 3 years now.
My name is Joseph Weiler, but everyone out here, you'll hear them call me Tex. I've been playing for about 2 years now. Yeah, almost exactly 2 years.
In Seattle, bike polo is fairly close-knit. We first started playing it here. We were actually the first hardcourt bike polo club.
Ever?
Yeah, in 1999, a bunch of messengers in a warehouse downtown. And yeah, they just started playing. But we can play up to 3-4 times a week when it's nice out. Yeah, and we have a secondary court at Judkins Park, where we actually have two courts there, so we can stack up some games.
Came out here and started playing, and it was just like, oh my goodness, this is like nothing else I've ever experienced.
It's like the hardest sport I've ever played. No one will ever master it.
Seattle's definitely a more finesse-based game, whereas like other parts of the especially even like the U.S., like the Midwest, they play very physically. Like some other clubs have bigger courts, and people have been experimenting with 4-on-4, but it's pretty much all 3-on-3.
So yes, we do have tournaments here in Seattle. We try and host 2, maybe 3 a year. We did have Polo Worlds here in 2011, and people from France, England, Canada, there was at least one Japanese team. Clubs all over the world now. It's like it's really caught on, and you don't have to like make your equipment out of like ski poles and like PVC pipe anymore.
So this is a mallet. I think it's aluminum something or another.
Basically, you just need, we all started playing on kind of beater bikes, mostly like mountain bikes with just turned into a single speed. Like most of us just use like hockey or lacrosse gloves.
Yeah. Start with your bike control is where you really want to work. Then I'd say work on your mallet control and like controlling the ball. And after that, just kind of like knowing where you are on the court and knowing like where your teammates are.
Basically, during the summer, we have a newbie night, and that's generally Wednesdays here in Seattle. We'll have people who have a bunch of spare mallets, and even bikes you can borrow. But if you can show up on like your own bike, something with flat handlebars, it's really the best. Yeah. So we're trying to keep the game open for anybody who wants to be involved.
Anyone ever get hurt?
Yeah, there was a girl who broke her leg, leaving in an ambulance at like 17 staples in his shin. Yeah, it looked fairly brutal. I got hit in the face at a tournament one time. Physical play is definitely part of the game. And in Seattle, we tend not to put checks on anybody. We just try and like kind of push them out rather than like actually hitting them. The first rule of bike polo, you know, like when they didn't have any rules, was just don't be a dick.
The biggest thing is that don't be a dick. That's the original rule. When the sport first started, that was the only rule.
Who do you think is the best player on the court tonight?
Still here?
Yeah, still here.
Cody, easily.
Best on the court right now? Probably Cody.
Cody Riggs.
His team got second place in the World Championships in 2012.
Not for me, shit.
All right, I'm here with the legendary Cody Riggs. So what is this all about here?
We're just playing bike polo. We just show up and kind of like play pickup basketball, but obviously not basketball. It started here, some bike messengers downtown. We're just goofing off and ended up hitting the ball around, and then it's kind of just caught on all over, pretty much wherever people ride bikes.
And I heard you have an older brother, right?
He's just my twin, yeah.
Twin?
Yeah, we're twins. He's got 2 minutes on me.
Any pro tips to be a better bike bowler?
Just come and hang out and watch people play, because we got a lot of good players here that are pretty dedicated.
So, what day should I come out to see how this whole thing works?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday nights, Saturday night, usually a good night to come out. Cal Anderson Park, Capitol Hill.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Well, it's been a real fun night doing Seattle bike polo. Come check it out for yourselves. 7 p.m., Cal Anderson Park, Capitol Hill.
It's about closing time here at the Daily office, and coincidentally, that's all the content we have for tonight. So tune in 2 weeks from now for our next episode. Or, in the meantime, you can check us out at our website at dailyuw.com/doubleshot or our YouTube channel, Daily UW. Thank you for watching. This has been the Daily's Double Shot, and go Seahawks.